Peace and blessings, family. What's up with all the daydreamers out there? Please live it. Don't sleep through this thing. So 2020 is coming to a close. 2021 is about to bring itself on in. You know, it's about to usher itself in. Had to use the church word right there. And the question is, what have we learned this year? What have you learned this year? What will you take into 2021 that would be positive, that would be building for you, that would be beneficial for you, that would motivate you? What are you bringing into 2021? Because just because 2020 was like this thing where like you had all these great plans and stuff like that, and all of a sudden 2020 said, ha ha, gotcha, doesn't mean that you should sit back and not plan for the year of 2021. It doesn't mean that you should not set goals. It doesn't mean that you should not set aspirations. It doesn't mean that you should not set any markers that you want to hit. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't plan. But I will say this. If there's one thing that 2020 has really taught me, is to appreciate life, experience life. And I think for many of us who are entrepreneurs, who are pushing for goals and dreams and aspirations, we get so caught up in grinding, chasing the bag, chasing that goal, hitting that mark, getting to where we need to be. We get so invested in that we miss out on so many different experiences that are beautiful. And I'm not talking about big major events. I'm talking about little things along the way that you can just collectively have a memory about and be like, wow, I remember that. Because here's the interesting thing. It's always the small things that make us smile the hardest. It's not the huge things all the time. It's often the small things that really make us sit back and appreciate something of our past. It makes us appreciate something of our present, and it makes us look forward to a brighter future. It's the small things. And I think in this world that we're living of move fast, get there as fast as you can, achieve it, go after the next thing, go after the next thing. The motivational speeches that are always telling you, you got to get up, you got to put in so many hours worth of work. You sleeping on yourself, you're sleeping on your dreams. And we failed to stop and just experience and appreciate life. 2020 hopefully will wake us up to experience the small little details of life. Because here's the most unpredictable thing about life. Because 2020 has shown that its unpredictability of life is like through the roof, right? You know, nobody expected just one event to impact the lives of everybody on planet Earth. Nobody expected it. Something out of a movie. It will only happen in a movie. And if it does happen, it's happening in isolated areas. Like Joker's probably really thought the zombie apocalypse was about to really go down. Anyways, but the most unpredictable thing about life is not living, it's dying. We don't know when our expiration date on this earth is going to be stamped on our foreheads. We don't know when we are going to pass away. We don't even know how we are going to pass away from this life. So with that being said, no matter the time allotted, whether you think it's a predestined time allotted or it's just life happening on its own accord, I really don't care. Here's my thing. Knowing that the end result of physical life on this earth results in death, experience life to the fullness right now from this point forward to that point ending. I'm going to say it again. Experience life now from this point forward to the point of when it ends. We can't predict the ending, but we darn sure can have a hand in what we experience before we get there. Guys, 2020 has proven that life is to be experienced. Let's experience it in all its beauty. And let's stop getting so caught up in all the other major things that we miss out on some of the most beautiful small things that really matter the most, especially when it comes down to living life and our human connections, man. Much love and respect, guys. Love you guys. Peace.